The Water Resource Agency also actively utilizes modern technology and computer information systems to integrate software and hardware and provide the most comprehensive flood control system. In addition to proactive reconstruction, the Water Resource Agency also does not ignore the elements of flooding that are beyond prediction. It utilizes a monitoring system to closely monitor flood water levels and reports this data to the Disaster Control Center in real time to provide accurate information on disaster control measures. Every time a typhoon hits, the Central Weather Bureau issues land and sea typhoon warnings, at which time every level of government implements disaster emergency response systems. The Water Resource Agency's flood warning system uses the most advanced communication equipment to form the flood warning mechanism. Through the hydrologic and meteorological forecasting system within the flood warning system, provides real-time updates on all pumping stations and rainfall and water level data from the reservoirs. And based on this information, the appropriate hydrologic information is issued, utilizing the flooding forecasting model to make accurate predictions and predict river water levels over the next 1 to 6 hours. At the same time, the Watergate water pump monitor system provides accurate updates of water gates and water pump conditions. There is also a data display system within the control center that integrates all data for easy access. The comprehensive flood warning model, using microwave, satellite, radio, and relay stations as well as others, flood control data is accurately transmitted, and at the same time, with the establishment of the hydrologic database, integrates historical data such as reservoir levels, underground water, rainfalls, and tides, which serves as an analytical base for real-time precipitation updates and achieve the most accurate conclusion and response. The control center then issues commands and is responsible for issuing flood updates and warnings. The flood warning system is divided into 3 warning levels. When the river level exceeds a level 3 warning, it is at the preparatory alert. This indicates that there is the possibility that the river level will exceed the riverbanks within 2 hours, and evacuation gates should be closed immediately, and water gates and pumping stations should implement flood control preparations, and the public should avoid activities within the river flow area. When the river level exceeds level 2 warning, then it is upgraded to warning alert. This indicates that within the next 5 hours, the water level could exceed the river dikes. At this time, water level data is used to decide when to evacuate low-lying residents. Staff from all relevant units should take precautions, rescue equipment should be prepared, and response measures initiated. When the river level exceeds a level 1 warning, this indicates the water level has already reached the flood level, or will reach the dike's warning level within 2 hours. Water level data is used to decide when to evacuate low-lying residents and begin evacuating residents in areas that could flood. Steps are implemented for disaster relief and rescue and emergency evacuation. When a typhoon strikes, from the central to local governments, through close monitoring, from updates to execution of orders, a division of labor at every level works in close unison and effectively reduces typhoon damage to a minimum. Every typhoon is not only a test of the disaster prevention system, but also a test of government and public cooperation. When typhoons come, many people disregard their personal safety and rashly travel in dangerous areas. Combating this disregard for calamity requires strengthened education. Only through the cooperation of government and public policies can the most effective water conservation and flood control programs be achieved. Caring for water, a new era. Mankind has crafted and at the same time changed our environment. And with water conservation engineering, it is possible to return to its natural state and attain an equilibrium that's in tune with nature, achieving the goal of providing sufficient quality water resources and protecting the people from the threats of flooding. Flood prevention engineering is inseparable from nature and mankind. Only by respecting nature can mankind survive. We need to adopt new concepts and utilize new technologies to break through nature's limits. No matter if software or hardware, all require a balance between economic development, environmental protection, and social equality. We hope that our nation, society, and engineering are all able to progress toward long-term development and build Taiwan's future water resources on the goal of respecting nature. People can benefit from properly using water. Working together for water management and conservation, living closely with water for the benefit of future generations.